With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
I'm not sure if we're live. I'm having an issue here with YouTube, so let me see if I'm still live here. I can't see the chat box, so give me a second. Let me figure out what I'm doing here.
If you want to be a successful
All right, can somebody tell me I'm all right? Let me know, please, if you are getting it on YouTube. Again, YouTube went out on me or something there real quick, so I'm not sure what happened. All right, everybody, I guess I'm good. Thanks, Salzer. Let's jump in here. Right when I was going live, something happened with my YouTube feed. So appreciate everybody here. I think stocks and Bitcoin are kind of at important levels here. That's why I wanted to get live on today. And then we've been busy, Nick and I. Actually, we redid Learn Crypto. We launched an app. We just launched in China with Wyckoff SMI China. And I'm in the middle of redoing Wyckoff SMI because we've had some issues with that site. We're going to new software, launching apps, etc. So, and my intent is to be on here more like I used to be, and also Nick and I are going to do some joint shows. So, let's jump in here. We've had stocks have been strong the last 2.5 days, coming into the Fed meetings. After the Fed meeting, I personally think stocks have possibly made their lows for the year. Bitcoin has held up extremely well down here at this 33.5, 37,000 level. And I think the lows are in there. So let's go to the little bigger chart here. In front of us, Bitcoin USD consolidated. Again, for anybody new, volume coming in from about 140 exchanges. And you can see here at the blue arrows, even coming into the lows a week ago, we had new volume lows from the OP. And price is continuing to hold higher. It's done it on a larger level, which I'll show here. I still think we're in this large triangle that I showed previous on YouTube. I've been showing in the Discord. And then actually we've been doing probably another triangle here since January 23rd. So I'm going to show the Elliott Wave roadmap that I think we're in. I do show here we got another buy signal off of the Bitcoin chart on March 6th on that breakdown to 37.2, 38.4, around in there. We've been higher. We did some trading higher to just some lower cost bases. We bought some before 41. We bought down there at 32,000 before, but we're pretty well 100% long, looking for higher. I'm long stocks as well. Not fully long, but looking to add. Let me bring up our Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index. If I can get that to come up here, what the heck? I'm going to load this up from previous so we can run through these fast. Here's the Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index. You can see here we've had 3 green arrows so far this year. The previous 3 on the downtrend were definitely early, but usually pick some type of recovery. We've had that again the last 3 times here. We do have a little what's looking like a triangle, but I do think it's a continuation higher. So it'd be an A up off of the first green buy, and then a triangle since then, and we'll come out of this to the upside. So again, technometer below 40 is where we mark these green arrows. So, so far so good. We do need to break out here. I think also it's important on stocks. Bitcoin still, even more so since we've been saying it over the last year or so, Bitcoin's following NASDAQ as a risk-on, risk-off asset. SPY, you can see here, 5 days ago, we did have a oversold technometer again. That did give us a good level to be long from. I think that 416 level is important for stocks. We shouldn't be giving that up if we're headed higher. So we will watch that. Here's a QQQ. NASDAQ ETF. Not sure. There we are. The technometers on most of my stock indices are at somewhat neutral now. So again, I want to see some of these things rally stronger here and take out all these previous highs. So bullish on stocks, but we need to see strength continue. If we come down, show our DIA, the Dow Jones Industrial ETF. Same type of thing. You can see technometer neutral. We are getting the Dow above the highs of a couple of weeks ago. So the Dow looks a little bit better here. We've got the IWM. Let's bring that one down into the screen. Hopefully I'm not lagging any. I don't see any real comments. Here's the IWM. You can see here that blue line we're showing that we're knocking our head against, that is a previous support. Normally we would fall away from that. Actually, we've not fallen apart. We're back to that. Again, we need to get above that. Technometer 46.7. One indice that's helped us in the past, our Wyckoff Wave Growth Index. Taking out the highs of a week ago. Technometer again neutral. Taking out a previous downtrend line I'm showing in the dashed. So again, trying to dig out of here, trying to shake off the Russia invasion news, all the bad news on inflation. Here's a Wyckoff Wave tape reading index that we also follow. I had a bullish divergence on it about 10 days ago. And an oversold technometer. That so far has been helpful. Amazon is a part of this index, which has helped it. But you can see here again, that's a pretty big divergence. I'm showing it on a short-term chart. But WWTR, Wyckoff Wave tape reading looks higher. Let's go back and look at I got some more stocks here, things I'm going to go over, but for now, Here's a Atom chart. We've been showing this in our week in review that we like Atom. Nick was on this around these levels, slightly higher. I've mentioned it around these levels. Atom's looking extremely good, has held up recently. So I think Atom can do well here. You know, we've talked about CRV in the past. Let me see if I've got that one saved. Actually, yeah, here it is. CRV. Another one that we've shown. 3 oversold buy readings in the last month and a half or so. That one a little lethargic here, but one again that I still think can turn higher. If we look at, I've showed this roadmap continued times. Let's bring up the Bitcoin triangle roadmap. This is the pattern that I think we've been in. I've been talking about it. We've had a large wave 4 red triangle. We've done the ABC. We're working on the WXY to the upside. Every move has been WXY. So again, the white is showing an X triangle, so we need a Y wave up that I've been thinking 52 to 53,000. Again, I still think that's the possibility. I think we're going to need a NASDAQ and a stock market that supports that. What's up, Peter? Let me give a wrench away there real quick. Here's Doji. Short-term chart, technometer almost gave a buy down there February 23rd. I've always said I don't really trade Doji. It has been an underperformer, so I'm not on that one. Not much to add off the chart on Doji. Can't help you much, Peter. Again, let's go back to the 4-hour chart, or the triangle I just showed. Actually, let me go to the daily. This thing's been dragging itself out. Now, if anybody has any questions on that. Again, here is the X wave triangle. Hopefully the lows down there at 38.3 and the 37, etc. is the low of the X wave. If we give up 39.4, could be looking like maybe we got a little more downside. 38.3 would be another area to watch. So we'll watch those. Anybody with any type of crypto charts request? If not, I'm going to slide over to some stocks. I've mentioned Berkshire a few times. This one, nice Wyckoff wave pattern. Looks like it's headed higher. Completely is dug out of here in the last week or so. Silvergate is one that we've talked about. Crypto related. Hold on a second. I don't know why my screen's being a little bit slow on me. Here's Silvergate, possibly the last green oversold level, lower right, with the OP hitting new lows, price holding that 103 level or so, I think it was. Need to key off of that. If we can get above it, just like Bitcoin and some of these, if we get above this little triangle, I think SI will be okay. That one can run higher. Apple is one that I've been long with losses. I think it's trying to put itself back together. A lot of times the leaders will be the ones that will finally give up a little bit before a low is made. Hopefully that move down to below 150 was it. We shall see. Cisco is another one. How about that higher? Got what, a 10% loss in it. Let's see if that 54 level can hold that one in. We'll go back to the crypto software real quick. Rune, Tether, consolidated. Let's go back to the 9-month. That one's came alive here. If you got that, Lenny, what's up? Nice dig out of the hole here, quick double. Not one that I trade. Let's wait, let the indicators load up here. That chart would definitely look good here short term. You can see a couple points here where it did register oversold. I think that level would be important. Down here. This also gave a buy around $6, $6 and $4. Technometer hit new lows with, so nothing to add there. But coming off the lows here, I'd be happy with anything that's showing strength. I would expect Rune to continue that. Let me save those settings. Let's go back to Shiba. Shiba, Tether, consolidated. We'll go back to the 9-month. Let's let these indicators load. What's up, outdoorsman? Again, I don't really trade Shiba, not much to add here. Let's add the last point where we did get an oversold reading. That would have been right around in there. 45.8 currently. Not much really to add. Not getting solid buy signals on some of these altcoins off the lows. Atom was one that I thought looked good. Not much to add on SHIB. Some of those meme coins seem to be a little bit slow here. Anything else on the alt side? Here's one. Was oversold, and again another a little bit of a buy divergence. Nothing major, but maybe we can get this thing out of this 12-cent level. Because the volume had continued to hit new lows up to the 12th. There's one Sauser again. Let me bring that up. I didn't know if anybody was paying close enough attention. I'd probably be long that, keying out that 12-cent level. Again, I still think stocks are trying to make a low here. I do want to talk about the dollar. Let me bring up a dollar chart. I've been talking about wanting to be short the dollar. I think possibly the time to do that maybe is upon us. I'm showing a 2.5-year chart here or so. I do think by Elliott Wave, this is an AB or a 1-2. I think the dollar could come under huge pressure, moving forward, the rally here in the last few weeks. Let me go back to the software. Let's go back to software live real quick. The rally here in the last 10 days was off of the Russia invasion news. So I'm watching here. This could be an ABC. We're going to go to one more minor new high. Personally, I think the high's in. So I'm going to watch here the next day or two. But I do think, again, the dollar, I think, is finishing off a year-long rally. The dollar is going to come under huge pressure. That is going to help take crypto a lot higher. So I am looking forward to that. So be short the dollar, or get ready to be short the dollar. On precious metals, I've been friendly on my weekend reviews here over the last few months. You can see here we came out of a trading range. I thought we had a little buying climax, automatic reaction, secondary test. So I was calling for a little bit of sideways in metals. And I'm guessing after that still could be higher because of the weak dollar. But again, no positions there. Watch this for some reaccumulation and then higher. Let's go back to FTM. FTM Tether consolidated. Do the 9-month chart. What up, Clifford? Okay, Peter, hopefully that was enough for you on the UUP, the dollar ETF. I do think the dollar is finally topped or doing so here in the next week or so. I would be short some probably right here. Here's FTM on the 9-month chart. I haven't been into this one because I don't really trade any FTM, but look, this LP continued to accelerate lower. The price has really struggled trying to stay sideways. I think that still shows some accumulation. You can see that we did touch oversold reading here. So volume to the downside, getting a little bit heavy here. We had previous support before at this level. So I would think FTM here would be low risk to be a part of. Wouldn't have a problem with that one. Let's go back to Zcash, Tether consolidated for Robert. What's up? 9 months. Haven't traded Zcash for a few years, actually. Was trading that back in 2017, 2018. Let the indicators load here real quick. Not much to add here. Technometer 42.34. A little weaker than I would like earlier, but not much to add on Zcash. I mean, definitely the recent strength is a plus. So I would expect that to step higher. SOL, one that Nick has traded very well. Patreon.com/learncrypto, 40 bucks a month. Let's go to the 9-month here. Let me run a disclaimer real quick while this chart is loading.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
Got that out of the way. Do your own research. SOL, we had buys down at the bottom. We did have a couple buys up there at 150 off just the technometer. Again, no real divergences on the downside on some of these alts here. Nothing really telling me that SOL is ready to go straight up. It has been a little lethargic. No real sell volume coming in on the OP. So, again, don't mind being long it, but no excitement on that one at the moment. AVAX, Tether consolidated. Let's go to the little bit longer term here. Let's go to the 9-month again. I'll give a few wrenches here to some people real quick. There's a link for the patreon.com/learncrypto. Again, 40 bucks a month. What's up, Luke? A few close to oversold readings here at 38 on AVAX. So the 20th, March 13th, all of those 3 or 4 really close to oversold did pick the bottom in AVAX. That's one that was really strong, as we know, off of the lows there last June. So I would think AVAX can continue higher as well. CRV, I did. What's up, John? CRV just on the 3-month chart. A couple buy points here. A little bit of a oversold OP versus price. So look for that one. Try to continue to work higher on CRV. Let's go to Decred. Haven't looked at this one in a while either. Decred 9-month. Pretty deep sell-off. While that's loading, I'm going to run an ad for our app. We got an app at learncrypto.io now. You can go to Google or the app stores and grab that app. I will be giving a few push notifications on there on some free updates that we give in the Discord that I'll be given to learncrypto.io app. People to download that, so you'll get a little bit of help there. Easy to purchase the Learn Crypto course. Take it from your phone. You can download it to your phone, watch it while you're offline, etc. All right, for some reason that video didn't run, so I've got to look into that. I just added that today, so we'll show that at a later date. Here's Decred, DCR, low volume, so you're going to see a lot of activity on the technometer back and forth. Buys back there December 10th, December 16th at the lows. Again, I would think some accumulation here. Not much to add on Decred. I think the market is making the lows and will rage, especially when the dollar turns down. What's up, 83 Madden? Matic USDT. Matic USDT. Let's go to the 9-month. Appreciate that, Inaha. Wyckoff indicators loading at the bottom. There they are. We did have a buy February 20th. That was the date the WWCI gave a buy. So that was down there at $1.40. We're trading $1.45. Not much really to add. A little bit of accumulation, I think. Pull back to previous support at $1.18. So I think you're all right with Matic. 25 minutes ago before stocks close. Let me check that real quick, make sure I don't get in any trouble. NASDAQ up 122, Dow up 277. Again, just been busy redoing Learn Crypto, adding the course to different software, launching apps. We launched Wyckoff, SMIChina.com Saturday night, Sunday morning. So we're live in China. Everything translated there. I will be back live much more. I'm going to run the Learn Crypto website course video real quick. Let's see if that runs. I'm going to grab me some water and I'll be right back.
LearnCrypto.io. Are you trading or investing in the fast-moving and exciting cryptocurrency markets? If so, you need to learn how to identify primary trading opportunities by implementing the Wyckoff trading method. This method was created by world-renowned stock speculator Richard D. Wyckoff and has been educating traders for 90-plus years. This course teaches you all you need to know to increase your returns while minimizing your risk using the Wyckoff trading method. Over 1,000 plus students have enrolled in the course since its launch in late 2017. Let's hear what some of the graduates had to say about the course. Craig says, "This is a great course for the crypto trader. I have found it written in an easy-to-understand format and thorough in its content." BTC Capital says, "I have tried to study TA for a few years, but until I purchased this course, I had been floundering." LearnCrypto.io is owned and powered by WyckoffSMI.com, the original institute started by Mr. Wyckoff in 1931. Enroll today in our cryptocurrency course and you will receive lifetime access to our current 24 lessons as well as new ones we add. Also gain access to our course group at LearnCrypto.io to talk with Mr. Butterfield as well as other students as you proceed with your studies. You will also receive 1 free month to our Patreon Discord paid group, as that is where we give our personal trade setups to our members. This is the only place where you can gain access to our proprietary indicators known as the Optimism Pessimism Index, the Force Index, and the Technometer. Take advantage today of this excellent course and begin reaping the rewards of a time-tested method from the grandfather of technical analysis, Richard D. Wyckoff. To get the best experience, download our Learn Crypto app and get started today.
All right, back in the saddle. Got a few foreign names in here. What's up? Anybody got any requests? I kind of did what I wanted to do. To recap, the stock market, I think, has made a good low. We do need to key off the SPY there at 416. We don't need to be back at that. If so, we might get one more dunk. I just think that sentiment's been bad with the Russian news, with inflation, etc. I still think we're trying to dig out of here. With that in mind, UUP, the long dollar ETF, I think has completed a large, over the last 2 years, a large AB. We're headed down now sharply. If that's the case, that's going to be very beneficial to crypto. So that's why we're long Bitcoin and etc. alts. And this is the wave count I've been calling forever. I did think back there at the W, that could have been the C wave. We did reach lower because of stocks falling apart, I think, more than anything, deleveraging out of the system. So just brought the C wave down lower. We're working on the D wave up, and inside that we've done a WX, so we're ready for a rally up to 52, 53, 54,000. If we fall below 39.4, 38.3, 37.6, and we could still be having one more dunk. Probably to stay on that, you could follow. You need to join patreon.com/learncrypto. Try to give a few updates on here. As I said, I will be live more often moving forward. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to go over. Hopefully we'll get stocks a little bit higher, then get some type of ABC consolidation pullback, and then we'll be able to add the longs. Here's another stock that looks halfway decent, Charles Schwab. If I'm right on markets headed higher, probably the brokers will do well. Ton of support down there at 72 that held again, so this is one I think could lead us higher. TLT, normally I get some decent trades here. I really haven't had any. This is a longer term chart, year chart. We did come down to spring the previous low from a year ago. I do think we've had 5 waves down, Elliott wave, so bonds could also turn higher, which would help growth stocks, which would help Bitcoin. So we'll watch that. Let me see if I got AXS in the system. I do. AXS USD consolidated. Let's load a 9-month real quick. What's up, Chris? Waiting for the software to load. It's going through 5-minute data, going back 9 months, so it takes a minute. You can see here OP did come down into that low March 9th. Extremely oversold technometer, which measures volume. I would think that was a important level to hold. Down there at 46, so probably could key off that short term and be long here. Again, you can see OP is measuring 5-minute volume. You can see continued new lows into that March 9th sell-off while price is holding higher to sideways. So again, that's a little friendly off that 46 low. XRP, we'll do XRP Tether consolidated. 9-month chart. Again, waiting for the software here real quick. You can see selling here as well down to that March 6th low, while price is trying to hold higher with that oversold technometer. These are the same times when we had the oversold reading on the Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index. Obviously, it would show up also in many of these altcoins. So that looked important there. Looked like that big support is 70, 72 is important. Again, short term, I'd key off that on XRP. Anybody got any stocks they want to look at? I will go through them. As long as we hold up here into the close. Extending gains, NASDAQ up 160, Dow up 350. Anybody got any more requests? I'm going to run our patreon.com Learn Crypto Discord commercial here real quick. $40 a month. We've got almost 500 people over there. A great group. Everyone's helpful. Nick does a lot of staking, farming, etc. So probably a good time to jump on that.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/learncrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
What's up, Luke? I don't know what's silver elephant. Well, there's silver elephant on the screen. Down here to dollar. Looks like some volume's been coming in the last couple of years, but not a good chart. Pretty wide trading range. Even underperforming silver here, so I can't say much about silver elephant. Let's go back to ADA real quick. I am just going to take some viewer requests here. Again, I've said kind of what I wanted to say. What's up, old man? ADA USD consolidated. You can see here we had a backup on ADA. Did not hold up there at that $1.80 level. Then we started a pretty good solid downtrend. Need to get that downtrend off the board. Hold on, because you've had continued heavy selling. Cleared down to just 2 days ago on the volume. But prices followed that. I mean, the last buy you can see here, January 21st, almost had one February 20th when we had that Wyckoff Way crypto index buy. Obviously, those are high levels. The last one would have been around 95 cents. ADA definitely not acting well. Clear back below previous support back last June. This is one that's definitely been a disappointment. Not much to add there. Again, I think it has to be extremely oversold. I hear you, Luke. Extremely oversold, needing a bounce, but has not done well. Let's look at Ethereum real quick. Tether consolidated. Again, got this triangle formation down here, obviously. Let's see if it can break out. Acting much better the last 3 days. Again, we had the buy off of February 19th. If you're just following the technometer by itself, that isn't what you want to do, but you want to take that as a starting point. So that was down to around 26.50. We gave the WWCI a couple times out to the Learn Crypto Discord. If anybody had new cash to invest, etc. Let's bring that Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index chart back in, because the 3 points there on the chart is where some of these alts gave buys, obviously at the same time. So really the buy from 2 weeks ago needs to hold. We really need these things to work higher. They fell here. We're going to get one more dunk, but again, I don't think that's the case. I think things look bleak, charts look heavy, but I think we're going to dig out of here. So that's the plan. No one else got any more requests? Anybody got anything else to talk about? Let's go back to the 5-minute Bitcoin. That chart's got a lot of alarms for me every $500 in case something happens when I'm slid away for a minute. Short term again, just sideways action. That's all we're getting. AZN. We can do that one. AstraZeneca. Looks like breaking out here. That one should be good. You see a lot of selling here February 18th through the March 4th. Recovered right back. I'd be long AZN. Well, I don't know. I mean, I would think you could get above 70. I'd trail the stop and let that thing go. That looks like a lot of accumulation. So that one could be good here. Anybody got any other stocks they want to look at? I'm going to run a PCG crypto ad. I do manage private client group accounts in crypto and stocks. I'll bring up LCID. Let me run this quick minute. I'll be right back.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100-plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
All right, on Lucid, what's up, Madden? Another one here. I mean, back to what was previous support. You can see here last year, perfect Wyckoff setup with a shakeout. Last point of support gave us a new low on price, or new low on volume, higher low in price. Had the quick run to 60, totally has fallen apart with the exodus from growth stocks. Again, I would think back to extreme oversold here. I do not have anything on the OP price recently, so nothing to hang my hat on. But I think that one, if I'm right on stocks in general, we'll dig out of here and start acting better. Short term, that could have been a spring 3 days ago. So maybe some action between 22 and 30 before we work a lot higher. You like that buy the frickin' dip? We've had it up there since 2018, I think. Nobody got any more stock or crypto? I'm going to get out of here for the closing here in the next 5 minutes. Again, I'm going to be on here more at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. Hit me up, email me if you have any questions. I'm going to run a Who is Richard D. Wyckoff and then out of here. So appreciate it, and catch you tomorrow or the next couple days.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907 I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and created the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff Stock Market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.